Knight here, welcome to Empire Total War, playing the Darthmod. This is episode number 19. I think we're on turn 29 of the 200 turns that are allowed. Those of you who saw episode 18 will know that we're about to fight a battle against the French for New Orleans. As usual, I'm going to start by deploying the artillery. Field of fire. I suspect the French will set up basically in the centre of their deployment zone. I'm going to put the cavalry on the wings. I'm going to use this unit as a reserve and also the pikemen as a reserve to protect the artillery. Going to put another unit of cavalry over on this wing, and we're going to group all the infantry together, and we're going to put a lag, these two units over on this wing and use them. We're going to go heavy on this side of the battlefield and hopefully swing round. I don't want any of these units to escape, so we're going to attack them. Right, where's his artillery? His artillery is... that looks like it. Yeah. Is he deploying it, or is he moving forwards? Looks like he's deploying it. Right, okay, there we go. We'll start taking them out. Let's move forwards. Doing what the AI normally does, which is just charging straight in with his cavalry, which is a big mistake. They don't need to be in square actually, let's just use them to fire on them. I'm going to go around and flank them. Yep, drove them back pretty quick. Let's halt them. Give them a roll volley. Oh, I was going to attack me, so I didn't need to form square. Right, let's take them out of square. I suppose it delayed my attack. What's going on over here? Right. Yeah, that's true. He has actually. Although we've driven them back, he's made me form square, which means that I can't. My firepower is effectively quartered. Let's charge in on these firelock armed citizenry, see if we can sort them out. Where's his? Ah, that's his general at the back there. He's going to try and get round the back. Go and catch those horsemen. We're going to use the Huron party against the artillery. Keep firing in here. Charge in. We're not even going to bother to give a volley, to be honest. We're going to go straight in, pin them, and then use the cavalry. Let's charge them in. Let's go a bit faster. Let's charge them in there. Going to take out this armed citizenry. Right. It's all going very well. Let's move these units up. Don't know why they're still in square. That's a mistake by me. Let's turn off the artillery. Enemy general killed, that's good. They're destroying them. Mohicans destroying them. They're on their way. That's those other cavalry I need them to chase after. Winchester need to get after those men. Let's continue, as I don't want to have anyone survive this battle if I can. What are those doing? Let's get my general involved. Okay. About 5 minutes was that battle? Let's keep at these guys. Go on, keep after them, guys. Charge them down. How's the general doing? Is he getting plenty of experience? Men left there. Let's get these guys to chase these 9 men down. These bowmen, there's quite a lot of them left. We need to destroy them as quickly as possible. Those Hurons, they're still busy over there with the irregulars. How are we doing over here? Right, 27 men left there. 51 left there. Let's take them off fire. Let's just get them to melee. Okay. How are we doing? 140 bowmen there. Not going to catch those 9. So let's bring them down here to attack those bowmen. 230 odd. Okay, let's bring the Mohicans over. See if we can finish them off quickly. I'm going to speed things up a bit now. Okay. That was good. I don't think I lost too many men. We can probably move straight up the Mississippi Valley now to attack the rest of that French enclave. We should kind of get them in a pincer movement. If we're coming down from Michigan and moving up from New Orleans, they won't really know which way to go, the AI. It'll probably split its forces. That's what it normally does. So I'll be fighting 2 small battles as opposed to 1 large battle. Come on, finish him off. 1 guy. Yes, thank you. That was very good. Hopefully we've conquered New Orleans and add that to the British Empire. Yeah, that's good. Right, how did we go? Still doing very high friendly fire. We lost 312, but the enemy only killed 208, so we killed nearly 104 of our own men, which is not good. Let's have a look and who did what. Yeah, the tribal auxiliary is so good. The cavalry did well in that battle. Okay. Oh, we've still got units left. Damn. Okay, let's finish these off. I do feel the need to keep apologising for fighting these small battles, but the auto-resolve is really so costly in terms of units and even men. Even if you win, you tend to lose a lot more men than you would do if you were fighting the battle. So you can always fast forward through this part if you don't want to watch these smaller battles. But you'll have the complete picture, the whole saga. Right, so I think we're basically where we were before, actually. I'm not going to vary the setup all that much. Just try and get my cavalry round a bit more, I think. Try and get the cavalry round on the flank quicker. And this time we are going to use the general straight away as a cavalry unit. To put, so we got the general, tribal auxiliary, there's another cavalry unit here that we'll put over here. Right. These are reserve in case someone does break through. I don't think they will. The rest will literally just storm forwards. Again, we can go heavy on this flank. Right, let's start. Sort him out. I wonder where his other units are coming from. Oh gosh, I should have moved those, shouldn't I? Falling into my own men. Let's turn fire off for a moment. That wasn't good. I've just killed 15 of my own men. That's not clever. Right, let's move the rest around this way. And where are they coming from? Over here, I think, somewhere. Start shelling them as they come on. Oh, there they are. Right. Let's shell this guy. Alright, so we just need to deal with this unit to begin with. These round. Let's run. And we're going to go set up behind that ridge. Here. Doesn't seem to really know what to do. Oh. Take those out. Killed. Just setting up over here now to fight these guys. Still got his cavalry, which will start to shell. Okay. Doing well here. 48 men left. Let's use the general to take them out. Just form a square there. Square there. Cavalry up. Move the infantry up. Hopefully this will mean that we'll control New Orleans this time. Fire on those militia. In fact, we're going to charge in. A garrison militia. Stop forming square. Stop forming square. And stop forming square. These are going to push up. I'm going to use our cavalry on general is going to charge in as well. To catch those 8 units, let's speed things up. Don't want to cause you too much misery. Let's continue. Sort them out. Things up again. Oh, he's managed to escape. They weren't very far from the edge there, were they, to be honest? Okay. That should mean we've done a really good job there. Without too many losses. Maybe a couple of turns to replenish. 1 more unit, 6 more units rather to go. Okay. There's that unit. Escaping. Oh, right. Close victory? I don't think so. I think the French were royally spanked there. I don't think they had much to really crow about. Okay, now, have we got it now? Yes, I think we have. No, don't want a peace treaty. For the last 2 or 3 turns, the Spanish keep offering peace treaties, but we're not going to accept at the moment. We're at war with the Marathas. I'll have to go to India and have a look in a moment. I'll do a quick rundown on what's been going on and what the situation is, and then we'll move on to the next battle. Oh, excellent, got fire by rank, that's brilliant. What I'm going to do is keep progressing with the military side of things with one of these colleges. This is a school actually, so at some stage we're going to have to upgrade that. Right, basically in Great Britain we're following a policy of not getting involved in the European wars if we can avoid it. Actually the French have now taken Brussels from our allies, the United Provinces. Diplomatically we're allied with Austria, Mughal Empire in India, Sweden, 13 colonies, it's a protectorate, and the Dutch are our allies. We're having some problems with the Poles, the Prussians and the Russians. They're not at war with us, but they're very high up on disliking us, over 100 now, so I'm going to have to do something soon. In fact, who hates us the most there? Russia. No, pretty close actually. What we're going to do, I'm going to try and change their view about us. We can't really afford a lot of money. Right, there's a glitch in this that it doesn't actually do the change in their view of us until you go into the diplomatic relations again. So 20, that's okay. State gift of 100, so they're not really that bothered about us now. They're indifferent towards us. So we'll do that for the next 3 turns on each of these 3 kingdoms. We'll give away 2,500 to each of these kingdoms and try and stop them from declaring war on us. We're already at war with 3 countries, that's quite enough. I don't think we can manage to survive war with too many more, to be honest. We can't even offer them technology. Let's see if they'll go for peace. No, we're not going to do that. 18,000 though, gosh. Where are they getting their money from? No, but we're not going to do that. I wonder if the Barbary states would like peace. No, they want territory, so that's not going to happen. We're also allied in India with Mysore, and again they're very friendly with us. So that's diplomatically where we stand. As you can see, we've got quite a few people who hate us at the moment. So the Marathas have taken another territory by the looks of it, so we're going to have to help out our allies a bit more there. Okay, that's the situation there. We are starting to build up an army in Great Britain, which we'll use to attack the French, who are war weary. They've been fighting us for ages. Gosh, they're getting so much money. We keep destroying their ports at the moment, which we're going to do again. This means that they cannot build ships. We actually have control of the oceans at the moment. Wow, that's a big army there actually. Wow, I don't think the Dutch are for long for this world, to be honest. I'd be surprised if they're their next move, which is a pain actually, because they're very good allies. So we're just destroying this port here, so the French can't build up a fleet. This is to destroy their trade. Just going 3 or 4 times. One more time will do it. And then we don't want to give up control of the seas basically, so we're going to keep on. I know it seems a bit tedious, but it's a way to make sure that they can't build up a fleet and attack us. One more go. It's also costing him a huge amount of money, because he's having to repair these each time. Protects us from a naval invasion as well. If he can't actually get fleets, we need to destroy that. Start over here. The Spanish have a dockyard here, so we're going to destroy that first, to prevent the Spanish from building up a fleet. Okay, that's the end of that. Let's destroy his trade. Same thing. I don't occupy the port, because otherwise he would send a unit down and throw me out, and that would then mean I couldn't then destroy it again. This way the AI is pretty stupid, it will just keep repairing it. He's actually got territories over here, hasn't he? Milan. Why on earth that Dutch unit doesn't attack the port, I don't know, but that's the AI for you. And we'll just go here, we'll just sit here at the moment. Let's go over here. Has he got... Normally there's no building there, so he's not trading anywhere else. So at the moment both France and Spain have no trade coming in at all, which is quite painful for them, I should think. There's nothing more I want to do in Great Britain. I've got fire by rank now, which is excellent. We'll get socket bayonets next, and then we'll be able to build a military academy. I'm keeping these ships in here to protect the ports in case we do get a rogue army turn up. The French actually have a fleet of about 13 ships that was in the Americas that's disappeared, and I'm quite worried where that's going to turn up. Trader raided, that's this unit here attacking there. Region captured, we go back to North America. We'll repair that, can we? I don't think we can actually. Right, we'll try and repair some of these troops. Okay, we'll leave them there for a turn to recuperate. And let's have a look what's going on over here. In Canada, we've got Montreal and Quebec. Oh, that's good. Looks like our protectorate is coming to help us. We're going to besiege here. So we've got 2 turns, so we should be able to take them out the next turn. I like to use these priests not only to Protestant 100%, but to actually act as spies. Because at some stage he's going to have to decide if he's got an army here, or he's got some units here, he's got to decide which way they're going to go. Are they going to go for New Orleans, or are they going to head for Detroit? Once the French are cleared out of the Mississippi Valley, I'll be attacking the Cherokee. They have captured Florida from the Spanish. And we've got an army here that's recuperating. In fact, it's nearly recuperated, so they'll be ready to attack soon. Got a few units here. In northern Canada, we've got a slight problem in that we've got the Huron-Wyandot, who are allies of the French, and the Cherokee. So when we attack them in the south, in the southern United States, the units here will be able to come over and attack Quebec and Montreal. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to move the units that are here in Charleston up to Quebec. which hopefully will be the beginnings of a decent army. Can't get there in one go, so we're going to have to dock at Louisburg. And we'll take the ship out of here, bring that round. So we're going to disembark those troops. And we're going to move that navy out for the moment. Move this navy in. Move the troops back onto that fleet. Bring them round to here. And I don't think we can get down to... Yeah, so there's still a large, like 12, 13 ships. They're only 5th, I think, and 6th rates the French had, but they exist. They're somewhere. Right, that's good. So that's the beginnings of a reasonable army. We can actually do some pretty good recruitment fairly quickly as well, because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 slots. So they can quickly become 7, and within another turn, 11 units. So I'm not too worried about that. And the Cherokee will have to come across all this terrain here, which is very rough and will take them a while. Okay, anything else in the United States of America that we want to do? Down here in South America, we're doing very well actually. These are the territories we own. Right, let's go to India. See what's happening in India. One ship here. It's going to be a transportation fleet. Ah, this is interesting because the Marathas have attacked, taken that. So we need to help our allies and attack. We've got support of another army here and a small group there, so we should be able to take those out. There's a Mughal army down here that's doing a very good job attacking his... Oh, he's still getting about 2,000, attacking his things that produce the treasury. Here he's getting nothing. What I'm going to do is let him, same as in Europe, rebuild the port and then we'll destroy it. The Marathas are our allies. Sorry, the Mysore is our ally at the moment, so I'm not too worried about them. I would have liked them to join in the war, actually, to be honest. That's really why I made peace allied with them. Gave them some money. But anyway, at least they're neutral at the moment. They're not going to join in with the Marathas. Right, we'll let him rebuild that, and then we'll take it out again. So that'll be 1250 out of his money if he tries to rebuild it. Right. This is the fleet that's eventually going to attack through all of the trade areas. So we just review some of the trade areas. Can't see. Oh, we've actually sent a trading fleet here. So let's move it down here. Right, so we've got Ottoman, who are friendly towards us. There's a red band there, which means Spain has some ships here. Let's follow that and see if we can find where they are. We can always just quickly duck out of this trading area if we have problems. Italian states, Prussia. These are slightly worrying actually, these, because they're all people. I don't think the Italians like us very much. What has he got? Sloop, light galley, brig. Right, we can take them out. We can take them out, no problem. Right, we'll do that in a moment. We'll go back to India. Let's recruit a report in England. We're actually trying to create an army. And these, I think, are the two. Yeah, they're the two fleets that we've just got. Let's go back to India. See what's happening down here. I don't think there's anything more I can do at the moment. Oh yes, we want to move this up to the port, and we don't have much money to repair it. We'll have to repair that next turn. Yeah, what I was saying was that this fleet will be an attacking fleet. It will move on to each of the trading areas in turn. So Spain has another trading area there. Any of the red marks are ones that I'm at war with. So we'll go to Ivory Coast, sorry, Straits of Madagascar, sort them out there. Don't think there's any in the Ivory Coast. This is all friendly, this area, yeah. We've got trading fleets here already. Yeah, So I'm just doing a recap for those of you who haven't been following the... I've got Marathas here, so we'll need to move on to here next. So we're talking longer term, but we will be attacking. Right, looks like we're going to have a naval battle. So let's attack here. We shouldn't have much trouble taking these out. A sloop, a brig. Right, let's go for it. And if I can capture any of those, they'll form part of our trading fleet. Some of you might be wondering, who are following the series, why I've had hardly any siege battles. I think I've not had any yet, I don't think. That's because in Darthmod you can disable forts, which is what I've done. Because otherwise I think the game kind of just ends up being siege battles all the time, and I just don't find them very interesting, to be honest. I find it much more interesting when we're in an open battle area. You know, I seem to do slightly better than just sitting there. Right, unfortunately we don't have the weather gauge, but we outnumber this guy. That means that the wind is against us. Let's see where they come from. They're actually fully up to power, these ships. So what have we got? These are pirate ships that I took when I was involved fighting the pirates in the Caribbean. There's 5 captured ships there. I think even these are actually captured. I think the Cuba and the Bristol were also captured. I'm going to keep these 2 ships because they're damaged out of the battle. Speed things up. See where he starts coming from. These are galleons, race-built galleons. Quite pretty. Okay. So we've got a sloop, a brig, and a light galley. Looks like he'd be swinging at anchor here. Let's get under sail. Wow, he's coming right the way around from the north. Okay, let's just move slightly. He's going to have to come towards me, basically. I'm going to move these up closer. I think he may even be out of range. The brig and this brig here are the faster ships. Are we firing on him? Have a look. Doing any damage? Not much. 1 man we've killed. Right. Let's pick up the sea. Pick up the wind, rather. It's going to be a bit of a free-for-all because they can move so fast. There's not much point in trying to keep to particularly a special kind of formation or anything. Just really need to mix it with them. Right, we've got the wind now going in our sails. Okay, to crash into him. Get a bit closer. We don't do much damage when we're far away. Let's slow things down a bit. It's not so frantic. The rest of these ships over to join in. Let's wait for them. them up a bit. Oh, he's taking some hits. Let's get him out of it. Draw him from the battle. What I call a barroom fight, this one. So there's not, you just got to get stuck in and just get as many ships ganged up on each of them as possible. You know, it's not pretty. We just need to keep shelling them basically, getting them broadsides, and hopefully eventually they'll it's turning up wind now actually. How many men is that? 96 men. Right, I think we're going to use him to board. We're going to keep these here. These will keep firing on the sloop. Yeah, I think we're doing quite a lot of damage to them now. We need to come upwind now. And same thing here, bring these ships round. Main aim here is not to lose a ship. It doesn't matter if it gets quite a lot of damage because trading values will stay the same even though it's a very damaged ship. Okay, this is good. He's coming straight towards us, which is never a good thing to do if you're in a ship. Just keep shelling them. Losing. Losing with hull damage. Let's go across his stern. We've got the wind some more. Board that guy. There's a neat piece of judgment this. I want to make them surrender if I can. Stop firing back at me. Not causing much damage at all. He might be going to run soon, so we need to get downwind. This is a mistake. He's going to come right past all my ships, I think. Right, so what's going on down here? Come on, should be boarding him. Come on, board the guy. is it's just the this guy here. Okay, he's getting attacked from the stern. Going to be attacked from the stem, from the bow. To the fleet, and we'll start trading, which will improve our money situation. In view of the fact I'm going to give like 5,000 away this turn. And fire, anytime you're ready. Come on, wandering about, looking dangerous. I suppose the advantage they have is they can actually go against the wind. That was friendly fire there. Literally. I'm fire on my own ship there. I think we're actually catching the ship here that surrendered. I know we sunk it, I think. Oh dear, that was unfortunate. So there's a way to look at it. If I don't get it, the Spaniard's not getting the ship either, so it's unfortunate. I think we sunk it. It's just surrendered. Oh, he's going under. Here we go. Quick, save those men. Okay, he's making a run for it, but I don't think he's going to get very far. Okay. I think the next volley should do it at the broadside. Bristol over to come off his retreat if he does manage to escape. Side. I'm amazed at how much damage these ships can actually take. As a feature of Darthmod, I think he's really increased the ability of the units to take punishment. These guys are practically paddling now. That some water going inside that ship. Speed things up here a bit. Get a bit closer, maybe we can finish this guy off. Can go at a good pace actually, that ship. Well, certainly some brave sailors on board there. actually. It's like they're surfing now. Thank you. Thought for one terrible moment there he was going to escape. Right. Let's add them to the fleet. And we'll start trading.
Make ready.
Alright, 3,420. Wow, we're not getting a lot of money in actually. What's happening to our trade? Ah, Sweden, that's the problem. We were getting a lot in from Sweden, and Portugal as well actually. And Denmark, they're three of our high trade people. They're all being cut off. Okay, I presume that's the Prussians and the Russians and the Poles. Right, okay. So let's go back to India. Just preview the next episode. I think probably we'll have a large battle here against the Marathas. We'll continue to destroy the trade of the Spanish and the French, and we'll also be attacking up the valley of the Mississippi towards Fort Chartres, and probably the turn after that, also the episode after that, we'll be attacking the Cherokee. Once we've eliminated the Cherokee, we'll have the whole of 13 colonies will join us, and then it'll just be a question of destroying the odd colony here for the French, Newfoundland, and then marching on the Spanish, a campaign against the Spanish down here. Right, well I hope you've enjoyed it. I've had some fairly odd battles this time, but hope you enjoyed it. As I say, you can always fast forward through the battles if you don't fancy looking at the battles where it's very uneven, but I'm sorry I'm not prepared to auto-resolve. Hope to be speaking to you soon. It's episode 20, seems to be building up to some large battles. Take care, speak to you soon, bye.